Hello guys, my name is OnceByte and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Now, in the last episode, we met the Shambler, of which was the thing that killed Mr. Sanders, or Francis Sanders. And with that being said, let's get back into this shit. Chapter 7, The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. As a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce, after a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decided to pay the library a visit. And my question is, if he owned the dagger that could suppress the thing, why was it still after him? That surely means that that's not going to be my last encounter with the fucking Shambler there. Because he ended up dying to the Shambler. That is one weird looking glass pane as well. Almost like it's a different fucking dimension. Well, at least it was us that closed the door and not some other monster.
Where's the bookseller?
Right, well I have skill points. I have 14! Why the fuck do I have 14 character points? I don't remember having that many character points. Fuck it! Strength all the way. No. The question is, do I get spot hidden up to level 4 or get eloquence up to level 3 and then put the rest into spot hidden? My occultism is at 2 and my medicine's nearly up to 3. Eloquence I feel like is quite important, like strength is quite important. You know what, I'm going to get my eloquence up to the level 3, and I'm going to put 2 of them into spot hidden. Submenus. No? Wait, what? Wait, yeah, validate it. Submenus. The ritual. Wait. So I've only missed one thing that fucks with my sanity. In fact, no. I thought it was going to be chapter by chapter. But this was both in the... Oh, so when the thing goes, boom, that's something that fucks with your sanity. Because when I entered that room, it went, boom, and it freaked me the fuck out because I didn't know what happened. These things are all things... Wait... Does that mean that maybe it's the sanity meter? Wait, the ordeals you have gone through have left their marks, but you still manage as best you can. You keep your mind busy in order to chase away doubts and painful memories. You still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind could lead you along the path of insanity? So I think, if I'm not wrong, because this game clearly has multiple endings, because it's a butterfly game. Every butterfly game has at least 2 endings. And the question is the sanity on the right what determines your ending? There's 2 endings. What? Well, 2 to 3. There could be one where you don't feel... Actually, no, you can't. You physically can't go without losing any sanity whatsoever, because the ritual is impossible to miss, I believe. It is a literal chapter. And the nightmares are also a thing. This I could miss. This I can't miss because it's... Unless maybe some of the things I did in the previous chapter determine whether I actually go to the ritual. I know this I could have definitely avoided, and that means I could potentially have avoided this, because maybe if I didn't know this existed... Because yeah, see, look, that's the Shambler in the book there. So maybe if I never read that book, I wouldn't have met the Shambler. I'm theorising way too much. Let's inspect the bookstore. Hello? Weird. Sorry, did I just hear fucking breathing? Would you... Why? Why is there another book? Why is there another book? Why did why do I investigate? Oh no! Oh fuck! I have to! What? Where's the content if I don't? Oh fuck! There's no content if I don't read the fucking book, is there? I can't get a good clickbait title if I don't read the fucking book, can I?
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
That's the Shambler again. I feel like I'm gonna get fucked with for that. The Book of Zion
is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Fuck. What the fuck? I just heard something inside my house. I know that if I read those books, it's gonna fuck with me immensely, isn't it? It's basically me saying, oh yeah, please, fuck with me. I love being fucked with.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Did I just see something pass through? Oh my god, I'm going insane. I'm actually going insane outside the fucking game. Does that add another sub-menu? No, because that's just the same thing there, right? That was the same... Wait! That's not even in the place where it was in the house, which means could have possibly have gotten that earlier. In fact, wait, looking at that... Wait, how did I... Oh, right, this again. Looking at that, that looks like it's on the side of, Captain... I forgot his name, I haven't seen him since chapter 1, but the pilot, the shipmaster, the captain. I really don't want to put this lamp down anymore. History of Darkwater 4. I should really be reading these, shouldn't I? Because maybe it's something to do with the puzzle. Sorry! This is Medicine, History of Darkwater Volume 2. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. The 7th century. This game was clearly not tested for its grammar or its fucking spell check. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shade of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar colour of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviours. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Aren't we in the 19th century, right? No, we were in the 20th century, weren't we? This game's based in 1918, no? In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favoured refuge for sentients. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scalia returned to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the supervisors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. I'm sorry, wait. What? So this is 1847. right? 19th century. This book says that they erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery, which was in the 17th century. What, so the Hawkins family are fucking 300 years old? What
happened here?
Are we investigating something that's really fucking old? No, because he said his daughter, that would make him like 300 and something. Right here.
Seems like amateur work.
Probably a cultist. I mean, let's be frank, the cultists don't seem like the smartest people. Huh?
To whom does this footprint belong?
Well, by the looks of it, maybe it's the bookstore owner.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Or it's the guy who was leaving.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What killed all these animals?
Huh? The fuck?
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Wait.
Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Something's fucking with my memory, isn't it? What the
Sarah
fuck?
Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Ah, this game is fucking with me.
Put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Am I gonna get fucked with as soon as I leave this? What the fuck? There's more books. Can I mess with this safe? Oh. I potentially can.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
I think it's a bit fucking late, isn't it? We are currently touching it, no? A strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore. I want to open this safe.
Everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
It would seem so.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Why is there so much reading? This key that bears the Elder sign is only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its centre. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. Impressed cuttings that mention the misdemeanor. The date of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins trips of the Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Oh. So he went around exploring the world to rob people.
A kind of chalice.
It's the chalice. This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Okay, for a second I thought maybe this could have been something to do with the puzzle, because there's 3 different colours of gems, but to do that you'd have to have like 2 greens and 1 red at some point. Unless it literally is the same number. However, I really doubt that. Okay, no, this is the same thing. This was the same thing as well.
Never heard of him.
Oh, wait!
How many volumes are there in this collection.
Arkham.
Another volume by Arkham.
Arkham,
Editions.
Arkham.
How many volumes?
Arkham,
Another
Arkham.
volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham. Editions. How many volumes
Arkham,
are this collection?
and
Another
Arkham.
volume by Arkham Editions.
Is there any other type of book in here? So maybe it's to do with the volumes of the books. Oh, mint.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Wow. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates what the fuck is that word? As sharp as mine, can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organised chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague Professor Armitage of Miscontic University. That was in one of the books. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Why did that not come up as a spot hidden item? I'm looking for 3 cylinders. What's a cylinder again? I can admit one thing at least. I don't match his genius. Ah, it's a Pringles can. Yo, bro, you got any Pringle cans around here, maybe? Oh, Lord. Man's really just said, what's a cylinder again? Oh, my God. Hey! You cannot see it because it's under my face as well, but I have leveled medicine majorly while I've been here, as well as occultism. Oh!
Rumors that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Listen to the cylinders. Want to repeat that for me? Oh. Oh. You could listen to them, but I don't know where to listen to them because I've never heard of such fucking things before. Oh. Oh, these. Okay, yeah, well.
These red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
So one is to do with this particular chalice.
Of knowledge.
No, it clearly has nothing to do with how many stones are on it in total. It must be one specific type of stone, because overall, with the sapphires, emeralds, and rubies in it, there's more than 10. Well, more than 9, because 9's the highest number on a safe. Let me listen to that again.
And these red drops, like precious stones.
Ah, red drops. Okay.
Chalice.
We
of
have,
knowledge.
well, let's start from here because this is the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first is 5. Let me get a notepad. Oh, it's...
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
3.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me.
I believe this one was the
these
highest
are the
number, which is
volumes that Drake
7.
was talking. What did Drake say about Drake talked?
No, that's an
about-
8
so
there.
These are the volumes that
That's a
Drake
6.
Was, what did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular. So these are the volumes that Drake was.
So
talking
it's
about in his
538 by the seams of things. So... Oh. We got 5... 3... 8... Am I stupid? Let me go with that last one again.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Now, is that the 9 volumes, or do I have to find the 9th volume? Is it 539? It's 539 because there's 9 volumes. Okay. Wow, dusty bitch. God damn. Huh? This cannot be good. This cannot be good. Let's be frank, this right here is not fucking good. You can only assume what is to happen now is pretty bad. Oh! Chapter 8. Right, with that being said then, I'll leave this video right here. That was a quite... Was it a quite long one? No, it wasn't. That was only 37 minutes. But most of it was investigating. So, that was actually a nice little puzzle. I like that. With that being said, I'm going to end this video here. So, if you enjoyed the video, I shall see you there. If you enjoyed the video, go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified when I post. And if you enjoyed it that much, maybe hit it with a like. With that being said, I shall see you in the next episode. See ya!